That one drilled left field. Nimmo puts it away, and that'll do it. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Bassett back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Cut out and missed, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to third. No play. That's an infield single.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss it.
Jimenez throw to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So it's no runs on 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a ball. That one missed. And that one fouled off. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here is Will Wagner. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one for strike 2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Headed towards the corner. Soto makes the catch. And there's one down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that's a little high. Kirk leads off first with one away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in, 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that is out of play. And it is 2-1. That one is upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. The pitch. And he swings through that one.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Line and a base hit into right. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Jose Butto gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Santander at the plate now. That's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That's in. Ball 2.
2 outs. Bases are full.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Next pitch in for a strike, and now 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Siri gets there. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. So the Blue Jays strand 3, but they lead it 1-2. And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
Winker
Inside,
up to hit
ball
for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And now he steps off the rubber. And he'll step off and take the signs again. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Line drive. Fair ball. Juan Soto now. Ball one, no strikes. That one at the knees for a strike. And that just misses. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just missing there. 3-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Vientos in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Pitch misses and a count 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette throws across the diamond, and that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Mets nothing. Ball one there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dedniel Nunez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Minter getting cranked up as well. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Out to short. Fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Ernie Clement will hit next. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Addison Barger trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1. Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Not even close there. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. That's inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Nimmo makes the grab, and that is that. No runs, no base hits. Staying in the game on defense, Addison Barger. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Alonso in the box now, takes strike 1. Fought off foul. Got him! So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. That one's in there. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Yo, check.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
On to first. And that will end the inning. Mets strand 1. They still trail 1-0.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television, according to his purpose.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dedniel Nunez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Will Wagner now at the plate. This one in the air. McNeil hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Slider got him for strike 3.
But take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Didn't go. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
One ball.
Clearly he was sitting on a
Strike.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one hops the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
still able to come through behind in the count right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Siri settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. One left for Toronto, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 7th, and now it's Jose Siri. Bassett back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now it's Frankie Lindor, 1 for 3. That one misses,
outside.
and it's 1-0. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Springer racing after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. The 1-1. Just
Fastball,
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The changeup
Fastball,
missing, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, dives, but it kicks off his glove, and he'll be safe at first. One down. Stepping in, Jesse Winker. Little chopper rolls foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That's outside. Ball 2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they
manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first, and the lefty reliever does it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Danny Young.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Santander stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
That one fouled off. Here's your 1. Up the middle. Over to first. Oh. That takes care of Springer. Two outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 3 in this one. Gets the bunt down the right side. Throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Let's get it. This stuff takes time. This stuff takes time. Stay on that grind. Can't rewind.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece, and stays alive. Strike 3, got him swinging. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That misses. Ball one.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to the left. Bichette whips it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz. Well, one-run game, Addison Barger getting ready to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So a man at first. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro, to first, and they've got him picked off. Now they've got him in a rundown. And they tag him out. And there's a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now Will Wagner. Splits the plate. It's 0-1. Diaz, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. That misses. Going to count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
That one ripped. It gets down a base hit. Throw into third, and that's a double.
No, hey.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Golden opportunity right here. That one down the line, and foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Substitution now at third. Coming in as a pinch runner, Davis Schneider. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Diaz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The shortstop takes the ball.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run across. Now a long throw home. The tag out. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Here's Andres Jimenez. That's in for a strike. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe.
Ball in.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Close, but called a ball. And now it's filled up 3-2. Stays alive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. One run in the inning, but they lead. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Nimmo, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez on the move. Makes the grab. And there's one down. Jeff McNeil stands in. First pitch just misses.
Okay, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering down in the dirt.
2-2 the count.
Set down on strikes. And they're down to their last out. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri, in there for strike one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Oh, you can see this team is